Bonjour, Crane Retro, Sir Jimmy Master Animatronics. Take a look at this box here and you'll notice this is a box that has Freddy Krueger's likeness on it. Pretty cool. And this is a box that came from Canada, and inside is an item that can speak French. And I'm just going to start tearing in this box here and opening it up, and you will see in a few moments what that is. Yeah, this is a box from Canada. This might look familiar. How do I... This is a Canadian exclusive Lifesize, and a store display at that. There's the Canadian price, which is pretty insane for something like this, even in USD. But there it is. There you have it. It is really shoved in here. We've got the legs. There you go. This is candy bowl. I'm definitely gonna have to hand back so you can actually see some of this. Here's one that stands. And here is the mech itself. Yes, if I did not mention already, this is a box from Rory, or Greenscienceboy, excuse me. And he went out of his way to get this for me, being that it was a store display and they probably did not want to sell it at first. This is from Canadian Tire. If you guys don't know, it's a Canadian Tire item, which is also why it's so goddamn expensive, for being probably not worth that much money. And oh, this is kind of caught in there. The adapter. It's gotten twisted. Yes, you might have seen his video, but if you didn't, he went to Canadian Tire and got me this store display of the 2018 Lifesize Scarecrow, which is they don't make it anymore, but Canadian Tire, for some reason, might be the only store that still has the practice of like holding on to their old stock. So he was able to get this, and that's pretty cool. And this is the Try Me button it comes with. It's a very primitive button. It's also the Lowe's design of button, but more notably it has the, it just has the standard jack, rounded jack on the end, so you can plug in a Spirit Try Me button. It'll do the same thing. Packing. So there you go. There you have it. I'm going to pull the camera back and show all of this. So yeah, this is what all that looks like. It's very obviously one of the SVI design type products. It's not assembled obviously, but I'll be doing that now, and then I'll cut back to what it looks like put together. What's going on, guys? Greenscienceboy and Gemmy Master Animatronics along with
Retro Skull.
And today we're going to be looking at the Canadian exclusive Scarecrow that they made in 2018. Yeah, 2018. But Canadian Tire still keeps old stock, so we got this one this year.
Yes.
And I got it from my Canadian friend here. He shipped it over to me in the US, and it came in this nice box that says, this bonbon has been Freddy approved, and you'll see why that is in a moment. So this is, again, it's a newer piece. It's got the SVI design, the quote-unquote Party Gears design, because that's the company that gives them the parts to make them like this. And for one of those, it's not bad. It's got better quality to it than I expected. The hands and the shoes and stuff, it's all decent plastic. It's not cheap like the Gemmy design items with the holes and the weldings and stuff. So it's much better in those. It's much nicer aesthetic-wise. And the head, is made of nice enough burlap for the head and the hat and stuff. So it's aesthetically, it's not bad. The quality is pretty good there. The mechanism is pretty simple. I think it's a recycled mech from the newer Zoltan fortune teller, but obviously this one is sitting. So it's just kind of got a base where you fit it on the chair, and then the legs are just like posable. I'll actually do a quick pan. The legs just kind of dangle from the base, which is actually where he's sitting at, and they're posable. Same with the arms. You can see they're holding the bowl.
Sorry, Gemmy Lifesize animated Scarecrow / Shake Out the Bonbon.
That too, yeah. And the reason it's called that is because it's got a French mode, which I don't think has ever been done on a Halloween animatronic until now. They do it on the Christmas ones where they make French versions and versions that have English and French, but this, I think, is the first one that's actually got a French language switch that's a Halloween item. So that's kind of neat. But, yeah, he looks up, he talks, he's holding a candy bowl, you can put stuff in. It's kind of awkward to get the bowl situated in his hands, but I got it figured out. But yeah, I would say out of all the Party Gears type items that they've been making recently, this is probably my favorite because it doesn't really feel generic like the others. You know, the wolf, for example, could easily pass as an SVI item, but this still kind of has the classic Gemmy feel to it. I know that people say it's very similar to the Spirit Jumping Scarecrow or whatever it's called, but, you know, it's not meant to be quite as scary, and I don't know, it's been a while since they made an item that had, like, humorous phrases. They don't make as many of those anymore, so that's kind of neat. But anyways, I'm going to be using it on Try Me. It works with the Spirit Try Me button, and it takes a 6-volt adapter. And when you press the Try Me button, what's nice is that it just goes through all the phrases at once, so I don't actually have to keep pressing it. So I will go through one cycle of the English phrases, and then one cycle of the French. So, anything you have to add?
Yeah, so this particular Scarecrow that's that's in this review was actually a store display model.
Oh yeah,
and
we did forget.
In front of that, it has a Canadian Tire price tag.
Yes, I'll try and get a zoom in on that in the end. But this was a store display that he managed to get a hold of, which usually you can't do before Halloween. So, how did he do it?
I went up to them and they said there was 2 in stock at the store. I couldn't find any in the box. And I asked them if they had any in the box in the back. And they come out and they're like, we don't have any in the box, but you can take that one. And I go back. I went back the other day and there's another one sitting there. I'm like, bro, there was 2, and they just kind of lied to me. And then I had to find a shipping box. But at least now you have the bonbon.
See, Canadians are so nice that they'll sell you a store display. Whereas these cheap and greedy Americans will only burn them in landfills and get rid of them. So, there you have it.
Canadian Scarecrow, eh?
Yeah. And for those who don't know what the box looks like, because there's maybe one picture of that, it's a generic Gemmy branded box. There's no Canadian Tire branding on it. So anyways, let's demonstrate it now.
We'll step over here for some candy. Have some treats. They won't bite, or will they? I have a few treats that are still crawling. Come a little close and take some, if you dare. I have a treat especially for you. Closer. These treats are still alive.
And now we'll go through the French phrases. And before I do that, the last one, the eyes don't light up, but that's not a, the item is not faulty, it's not damaged or anything, that's just, they programmed it badly, I guess, and that's just missing for that phrase, but the item isn't broken.
Allez, venez par ici pour avoir des bonbons.
So there's the infamous bonbon.
Prenez des friandises. Elles ne mordront pas, je pense. J'ai quelques bonbons qui rampent encore. Rapprochez-vous et prenez ça, si vous osez. J'ai un régal spécialement pour vous. Plus près. Ces friandises sont toujours vivantes.
Now, I actually have no idea what he's saying. I'm going to assume that's a close translation of the English phrases or something similar. Do you have any idea, Mr. Canadian Retro Skull?
Well, here's the thing. I forgot how to speak French, so...
You're not a real Canadian.
J'ai quelques bonbons.
But that's pretty cool that, like I said, I don't think they've done that on a single Halloween life-size up until this point, so that's pretty neat. And also, to be honest, I know it's the same voice actor doing both languages, but the French phrases come out sounding much more menacing. So if you speak French, or you live in Quebec, this is the item for you. And I definitely do not have enough time left on this battery to do any more demonstrating, so I'm going to have to cut the review short here. So that was the Gemmy 2018 Life-Size Scarecrow, Canadian exclusive from Canadian Tire. Store display, shipped in a Freddy Krueger-approved box by a real Canadian. Do you have anything else to add?
I think I'll end this at, it's pretty cool, and if anyone is ever needs a Canadian exclusive item, just send me a message. Lots of you have my messenger. If not, you can just spam my YouTube channel, and I might be able to help you out, so, yeah, I'm always happy to help.
And on that note, I'm going to end the review. Alright, this is just Greenscienceboy here. And here's the store display tag. As you can see, this is not for the faint of heart, even if you're an American. That will stop your blood faster than the sugar coming out of the candy, but, you know, it's an interesting piece, so I would say it was worth it. And there's this bowl. The hands are positioned to grab the bowl this way. I don't know why they placed the Velcro like that, but, yeah, it looks like he's guarding those treats pretty carefully. So, that is it. Thank you for watching.
House of Pizza! What am I gonna do?